Welcome to J Stations, and today in chemistry we're going to proceed about the periodic table, and today we're going to look at group 2 elements. So group 2 elements are elements that are found in group 2, and these elements, they're not as reactive as group 1 elements, so these can be stored in their elementary form. And the first thing that we're going to talk about are the physical properties, and the second thing that we're going to talk about are the chemical properties of group 2 elements. The other thing that you're supposed to know on group 2 elements is that group 2 elements are also referred to as the alkaline earth metals. So that's the other name, so I'm just going to write it down. So group 2 elements, I've said group 2 elements are also referred to as alkaline earth metals. So also referred to as alkaline earth metals. That's the other name. Then I've said the first thing that we're going to talk about are the physical properties of group 2 elements. So the physical properties, so the first physical property of group 2 elements is that group 2 elements are soft and can be easily cut with a knife. So they are soft and can easily cut with a knife. And this group 2 elements, they have got a low density. Although their density is higher than that of group 1 elements. So they have a low density. The other physical property is that these metals are good conductors of both heat and electricity. So they are good conductors of heat and electricity. Then the other physical property of group 2 elements is that they have a high melting and boiling point than group 1 element. So they have a high melting and boiling point. So high melting and boiling point. So these are the physical properties of group 2 elements. The next thing that we're going to talk about are the chemical properties of group 2 elements. So we talk about the chemical properties. So all group 2 elements have 2 electrons in their outermost shell. That's the first thing that you're supposed to know, is that all group 2 elements have 2 electrons in the outermost shell. For example, if we take into consideration magnesium, the atomic number of magnesium is 12. So this means in the first shell, magnesium has 2 electrons. In the second shell, it has 8 electrons. So 2 plus 8, that's 10, plus in the last shell, it has 2 electrons. So magnesium reacts by losing these 2 electrons. So all elements in group 2, they react by losing these 2 electrons, and when they lose these 2 electrons, they will become 2 plus charged. So they are going to gain this charge, which is 2 plus charge. So this will be the charge. And the other thing that you're supposed to know about the chemical properties of group the group 2 elements is that reactivity increases as you go down the group. So reactivity increases as you go down the group, and we can say that from the elements in group 2, beryllium is less reactive than magnesium, then calcium is more reactive than magnesium and beryllium, and strontium is more reactive than calcium, magnesium and beryllium. So reactivity increases as you go down the group. So let's look at the reaction of these group 2 elements with other substances. So to start with, they react with oxygen. So when group 2 elements they react with oxygen, a metal oxide is formed. So I'll say alkaline earth metals, when they react with plus oxygen, also H2, a metal oxide is formed. So a metal oxide is formed. Then the group 2 elements, they also react with cold water. So cold water. And when these group 2 elements they react with water, the products that are formed is a metal hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. So I have alkaline so I have alkaline earth metal plus H2O. The product that will be produced, we have a metal hydroxide. So metal hydroxide plus hydrogen gas, which is H2, and these also react with group 7. So they react with halogens, and when the alkali earth metals they react with halogens, a salt is formed or a metal halide is formed. So alkaline plus a halogen this produces a salt. Let's also look at the reaction between group 2 with hydrochloric acid. So they also react with hydrochloric acid. This also reacts with hydrochloric acid. So say hydrochloric acid, so if group 2 elements they react with hydrochloric acid, the product that are formed, we have a salt and hydrogen gas. So I'll say alkaline earth metal plus hydrochloric acid or just acid. This produces a salt. This produces a salt plus hydrogen gas. So these are the physical and chemical properties of group 2 elements. The next thing that we're going to talk about are the group 7 elements, also referred to as the halogens.